They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Vikings, first down. A gain of 12. Let's go now. First down, Vikings.
They'll run. This is Mason. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. It's a gain of 34.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. C.J. Ham. Touchdown, Vikings. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away, and just like that, the lead is 8-0. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6.
19 tight. Go! 19-18.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short. Here's Dart. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. a run. And here's Mason. He'll push forward for about a yard. Darius Musa there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Now McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 24
They get
yards.
24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Dane Belton.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Get up. Get up.
A carry here for Tracy. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Connects with his big tight end, Manhurst. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
First rule of backed-up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
This one intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Taking off. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
The Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the ground is Mason. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
15-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will score!
Touchdown,
Gordon
Minnesota.
Mason. Touchdown, Minnesota.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
14, Giants nothing. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
They're on 41-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Slayton is the man in motion. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
37-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
On second down, Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he will have a first down, and they're in field goal range now at the 30.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath, focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case,
and this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Aaron Jones, touchdown Vikings.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Giants nothing. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go now. 70 left.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Got it. Ready? Set. Ready? Mustang 19, 60 Eagle. Check out.
Dart. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Ready up.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Tiger, knock down. Ready, ready?
On the ground, here's Tracy. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. Huh.
To throw is Dart. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
3rd down and 9.
18 rattling. Come on, set. Come 19, Viking 18. Ready?
Throwing, Dart. That's caught, left side, it's complete. They get 16 on that connection. That's good for a Giants first down.
And the Giants first down.
60, trap 60.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mustang 19. 18, caught. Check out.
Here's Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
70 ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
To the air again goes Dart. And open downfield, it's Johnson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
10 at the 13-yard
Really
line.
nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
79, 70, Timberwolves. Let's go.
Throwing again, Dart. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Dart gonna throw it again. That is caught to the goal line and in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. To the air once more is Dart. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
That makes the score Vikings 22. Giants.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Price now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Now here's Aaron Jones. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On the handoff, Jones. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Cowboy in. 15, Pioneer. Take over.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the run, Jones begins this 4th quarter. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
On the double. Set up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in, and he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
This is Jones. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
70 Lions.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph